Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Let's face it, seeding in the nursery is tedious and time-consuming. Turn the drudgery into efficiency with the time and labor-saving Quick Click Seeder by Modern Grower. The Quick Click can seed a full nursery tray in seconds. It's fully compatible with all trays on the market, such as paper pot, airstrip, cell trays, PropTech, and more. The Quick Click can also be used for microgreens. Cut your time spent seeding by 75% with a Quick Click Seeder available at shop.moderngrower.co. If you look at a retail farm store like you have, let's ignore location or stuff that's popular locally and let's kind of try and go universal here. If I wanted to aggregate products and sell products that I didn't produce on my farm, have you found over the years, hey, here's some things that really work, and here's some things that you would think would work, but aren't that successful?
Yeah. Great question. And we've had experiences with bringing in products that we think are going to work, and then they don't, and bringing in products where we're hesitant, and we bring them in and you're just blown away by how much people will buy that particular thing. While you ask a good question, universally, I think there is demographics that play into this thing. So some items that sell well in one area may not sell well in the next. For us, in the food business, whether it's, fruits and vegetables or almost any type of food, there's a shelf life to it, right? So we track the shrink across our retail product line, and things that if you're bringing in, say, things like raspberries or something like that, you have a very short shelf life, and the importance of that turning daily or every other day is crucial because of the cost of the product. And if you're shrinking 20% of it, why after a while you may as well not even have it on your shelf. And then you go to the other extreme with things like canned goods or frozen items where you may have a year or 2 years of shelf life on it. And I think what we found that has worked fairly well in our setting has been kind of a mixture of those things. So if you're doing, all fresh fruits and vegetables, your turns are super critical, and it's a constant guessing game to figure out or try to predict how many baskets or bushels of apples you're going to sell in the next week or things like that, versus canned goods where you're ordering product maybe every month or every 2 months, and it comes in and you got 2 years or 3 years of shelf life on it, or frozen items. So having a mixture of both helps you mitigate some of the risk that's associated with a highly perishable item. And again, so canned goods have done really well for us. We don't make those in-house. In other words, they're not made in our kitchen, but we purchase them from a vendor with a private label on it. So it has our mark on it. And even if we're not producing that product, we tended to go after an item that you're not going to find in your typical grocery store. So you're more home style, kind of unique products that you normally will only find at, farm markets like ourselves. And that's given us a little bit of an edge over the typical Walmart, if you will.
Yeah, that's something I was going to ask about. Do you stick with knowns versus unknowns?
Yeah. Good question. I'm going to just use ketchup as an example here. If you're selling ketchup and you choose to sell, Heinz ketchup, world-known brand of ketchup, it's a good ketchup in my opinion, but it's something that, I can buy at Walmart or Sam's Club or Whole Foods, wherever I grocery shop. We sell a black pepper ketchup, which is made by Shawnee Canning Company out of Virginia, and it's a unique product. And it doesn't taste like a Heinz ketchup, but folks that are shopping there often the reason they're there is because they probably didn't want to go to Walmart. So giving them something that's unique and different than what I'm going to get at Walmart is part of kind of building in or leaning into that experience for them. So Yeah.
So it's not just
That
making staples available. Like we're not just going to
that's
have
correct.
milk and eggs. Where
Yeah.
if you think about it,
Yeah.
why do you go to a grocery store? Sometimes it's like I go because I need to go, and then sometimes
Right.
it's I go because I'm looking for something
Right.
that I don't
Different.
know that I'm looking for yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Yep. Yeah. So we carry, we carry milk and eggs and bread. But those products, honestly, you can't make no money on them. Like you have them and you basically pass them through because if you don't have some of those really staple things, they may not come because I got to go to Walmart anyway to get my milk. So I'm going to grab things there. Um, but beyond that, then, if you have, we do most of our own bakery items. Bakery items are something that is a profitable thing for us, and it's something that is a significant attraction for our customer base because we do mostly scratch bake, which means that we're baking it in the kitchen there. It's very much a home style baked good, which means you get it. It's not going to last 30 days in your cupboard because it doesn't have the preservatives and all that other junk in. But then it tastes like a homemade product. And you're not going to get anything at Walmart that tastes remotely close to it.
Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.